How do you think someone in your team or someone that's worked for you in the past, and we've already had one opinion from one of your former colleagues, but how do you think someone would describe your leadership style?
It's very timely that we're having the conversation, because I had this conversation with one of my team yesterday. So it's someone who has worked for me before, a couple of years ago, and now works for me again. And I was talking about how much he has developed and the real progress he's made. He's young family, young in his career, but he's really developing quickly. And I can see him being a fantastic leader in the future as well. He's got the right kind of personality, the right mettle. But I'd said to him how well he's done and how much he's changed. And he said, well, actually, Lise, you've really changed in the 2 years since I worked for you before. And I said, well, go on. And he said, well, you're very on it at the moment. You're very into the detail of everything. And actually I said to him, do you know what, that's deliberate. I've been in this role for nearly 6 months. The technology wasn't completely new, but it had been a long time since I'd been in the kind of identity space. So I was still learning. And also I'm in a very competitive market at the moment. So when he worked for me before, we were market leaders, streets ahead. There was a lot of business around that. You didn't really need to get too micromanagey, if you know what I mean, with the sales team. And now it's very competitive. So there's a lot more detail that I as a manager have to get involved in. So my style has to change. So I think the big thing about leadership style is, as we said earlier, it depends on the people that you're managing and what they need from you, but also the context of the business that you're in and the market that you're in, because you can't just allow a team to run, without knowing what's going on with your customers and what people are saying and how the competition are acting. You've got to get in the detail.